So that's how we're gonna do it. Yes, I got the audio right now. What is good, everyone? So what is good, everyone? Now, thanks so much for stopping by. I had to pause for a moment, but we got the audio here back. Everybody on the channel. I call play-by-play live reactions to usually NBA games, college basketball, but we got it back right here, everyone. So we have it on the audio right now for everyone. What is good, Patrick, Darnell, Goody, Hideki, thanks so much for stopping by. Raptor, Vaughn, what is good here, everybody? As the first matchup looks like it's going to be Trae Young versus Chauncey Billups in this one. So you have to get, spell out horse is how you have to do it here. Make 5 shots in before your opponent spells the E. So that's what it's going to happen. Just going to wipe out these letters. Just showing you guys how this was going to happen. So today a little bit different. Going to be doing live reactions to this one for everyone. Hey, what's good, 3D? Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. No problem, man. Goody's got his boy Trey winning in this one, taking on Chauncey. It looks like both of these players are outside getting ready to shoot up in just a few moments. What is good? M Stubbs, thanks so much for stopping by here. Drew, what is good? I would check out probably the ESPN app. If you guys want to see like a live stream of that, I would go over to ESPN on the app or type in 123 TV, and that should be able to bring you up on ESPN. What's good, Adrian? Thanks so much for stopping by here as well. So a little bit choppy to Trae Young's stream that he's got going on here, but looks like he just, so we're going to put it up, just shot the first one. So he made the first one for Trae, and now it goes over to Chauncey Billups here. So Chauncey was his first shot attempt. Yeah, never thought I'd see professional horse on TV ever. Patrick put it out. First time, a first. Chauncey, first shot, he gets it. So both of these players right now tied up as we go into the next one. So still haven't got the greater than one. Trey makes his next one. I appreciate it, Hideki. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Usually I call play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, college basketball, so totally different here tonight on the channel doing this. They don't have a scoreboard or anything for ESPN, so I'm trying to stay like the course for everyone. Chauncey makes the second one, so this is going to be tough because they don't have like any scoreboard or anything. And Trae Young's stream really choppy. Left-hand floater off the glass. Okay, so Trae Young challenges Chauncey to a left-hand floater off the glass. Here goes Chauncey, and he missed it. So, okay, so there we go. So Trae Young has got the... is it Chauncey? He's got the H? So ESPN just updated it. So Chauncey has got the H right now. Trey's gonna challenge him to a backward shot coming up. Looks like a backward shot from the corner. Hey, what is good here? All that deuce, man. Yeah, so this looks like it's live right now going on from Trey's driveway. And also Chauncey is outside. So it looks like Trey's going to do a backward shot here from the corner. What is good? I don't know anymore. Thanks so much for stopping by here, bud. Trae dribbling past the dog and making the shot they just saw, but that wasn't live. That wasn't live. They're showing stuff that wasn't even live, so it looks like Trae's going to do a backward shot that he's still trying to get ready for. The whole thing just, unfortunately, on OBS is Chauncey. It looks like he makes the second one. Sorry about that, guys. The whole thing just crashed for some reason. Now we got it back up and working now. Sometimes it does that when the whole thing's overloaded, but we got it right back for everyone. So looks like ESPN just updated it. So Chauncey gets the O. So if you guys saw that, it was just paused for a moment. It just stopped for a moment, but we're back on. Hopefully we'll be on throughout. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It gets like overloaded. Okay, so Chauncey's gonna take a jumper here. Top of the key, shoots it up, and no good. That one rattles out. So we'll see what Trey contests Chauncey 4 right now. Hey, what is good here? Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. Trae just going to do a floater. And he makes that one. So I guess he challenges Chauncey to that. So it looks like Chauncey's going to shoot from the corner. He gets that one. This is kind of hard to follow because both of them just switching up, and ESPN never keeps you up, like updated anything with like a scoreboard or anything on it. I feel like this was just like recorded like earlier today or so as Trae hits that one. So it just cancels right out, goes right back over to Chauncey. So Chauncey has got the H and the O right now. Trae has yet to get anything. Welcome to the channel here. Looks like Umbrella on the channel right now. Big fan. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Chauncey shoots left corner for 3. He gets that one. ESPN just showing ads for Behind the Arc fan where he is. I'm getting the stream here is just Trae Young's whole video is really choppy. Tough to follow as Trae Young hits that one. Yes, so this is the first game. Welcome in, Bryson, man. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. If you guys enjoy content and stuff like that on the channel, I call play-by-play college basketball games, NBA games. Unfortunately, not really much going on. I've been calling like a lot of like throwback games recently here, but make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play on the channel. Usually tonight's totally different. Live reaction video. I've never done that before. Is both once again they make their shots inside, Chauncey and Trae Young. So we'll go back to Chauncey here. He'll go, looks like, for a right corner shot from the perimeter. He's going to go backwards possibly. We'll see here in just a moment. Hey, what is good, Jake? Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. And now they're just showing replays here. They're showing Chauncey back in Denver doing a full court shot. So, welcome to the channel here. Interesting name he's got. Baby Bum Underella, Dumb Johnny the Duck. So, welcome on the channel here. Thank you so much for finding me, by the way, and stopping by. Looks like Trae is outside in his driveway. Chauncey's at, like, an actual, like, public court. So, Chauncey has got the H and the O right now, as he will be taking a shot coming up. Let's see where he chooses this one. He stopped around the free throw circle, and now he's going to go outside with it. So, Chauncey dribbling outside. He's going to take a 3 from the left wing, and that one's no good off the back iron by Chauncey. So, we'll see if Trae can match that here and score his first H. So, Trae will take that shot. Same one. From the perimeter here. Yeah, looked like it was his own house. Welcome to the channel here, Lasharo. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel. I appreciate it. And welcome on as well, Blazing Lion Production. Welcome here to the channel. So it goes back to Chauncey. Chauncey hits a 3. He gets that one from the top of the key. It's kind of hard to follow because, like, the camera, like, switches. And both of these cameras that they're streaming from really choppy as Trae will take his shot now. It's tough to tell, like, because he doesn't have any court lines where he is. So that appeared to be a 3-point shot. He got it right there. Same thing, top of the key. So Trae matches that one. When will Chris Paul play? I think it's the last game, I think. Yeah, he's in the last game, so I think it's after this. Tamika Catchings versus Mike Conley, which Tamika plays in the WNBA. Zach LaVine versus my man Paul Pierce. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, by the way, as Chauncey hits another one, and looks like he's got the R at the moment here. So Chauncey's got the H, the O, and the R at this point. And then Chris Paul takes on Allie Quigley, who plays in the WNBA. As that looks like, according to ESPN, this article, I saw they lay out the matchups: Trae versus Chauncey in Game 1, Tamika versus Mike Conley Game 2, Zach LaVine, Paul Pierce Game 3, and then Chris Paul in the last game versus Allie Quigley. So it looks like we're going to go on a break here right now. So I guess ESPN decides to take like a stoppage in time and go on a break here, everyone. But welcome on to the channel here. Almost 40 people watching here. I was not expecting this at all, everybody. By the way, I call usually what I do on the channel is call play-by-play of NBA and college basketball games throughout the season, but unfortunately no sports here now since it's been canceled for an exact month. It's been canceled since the NBA season was suspended here. Hopefully we'll have some live sports here coming soon once again, so I'll be able to call games for you guys once again. But in the off season, I've been doing a lot of content. I released a video today about college basketball teams. They're supposed to be much better next season. I'll get back to the NCAA tournament, but also I've been doing a lot of throwback games back to March Madness tournaments throughout the past that I've been doing lately or so. So who do I think will win in this tournament here? Probably gonna go. I'm gonna go with Zach LaVine in this one. So I'll take Zach LaVine here, as I never thought that we'd be able to get to this like life like this, with like live sports like this. Follows like in Trae Young in this one. Hey, what is good, WinVal? Thanks so much, man, for stopping by here again. Yeah, Mike Conley taking on Tamika. Chris Paul's taking on Allie Quigley. So two women here from the WNBA entered into this contest to take on, which Jacob putting out Mike Conley would get embarrassed if he loses. Would I mind doing a best of for every league when Val's putting out here? That would actually be cool to do sometime, for like a best of like every league or so for college basketball. That would be pretty cool to do for you guys when I have a chance. Hey, what is good, Lex? Thanks so much for stopping by here. Hopefully everybody's Easter went well as well here. So this is the first time I've ever done it. This is kind of like, as we're right now in like a like kind of like a stoppage in time as they went to a break. But it looks like on Thursday they have the next horse event with the semifinal starts on Thursday. Hey, what is good? Rebecca and Adrian, thanks so much. Amazing fan. Welcome on the channel here and finding my channel. I'm gonna take Zach LaVine in the entire tournament here. So that's who I'll take. So it looks like they're comparing numbers right now. Chauncey back in the day for Detroit and also played for Denver. Absolute beast back in the day for Chauncey Billups. So it was throughout the like mid-2000s. That's where he got really hot there. And Trae Young averaging high 20s as he got the first-time All-Star bid this season. So looks like we're right back into it. Hey, happy Easter as well, Rebecca and Adrian. Thank you so much all for stopping by. Everybody stay safe out there. I heard about that, WinVal. If anybody's down in like the southeast corridor of the U.S., I feel for everyone out there. Alabama, Mississippi. It's just, man, a lot of destruction out there with tornadoes earlier today. But we're supposed to be getting like the worst of it tomorrow up here in the Northeast. It's supposed to be like, I think, like 55 to 70 mile per hour winds up in my area. Von putting out Brescia's president says that the season, the Serie A, should be canceled. Yeah, it doesn't look too likely, in my opinion, to happen, Von, for the Serie A league. So welcome on the channel here, Rebecca and Adrian. As I just gave you guys a shout out here, welcome on the channel. They're just talking to Trae Young right now. Trae Young's talking to the camera before he selects his next shot. Yeah, I hear you, Lex. We're all in this together. Everybody stay positive, though. But I feel you guys. So Trae was just talking to the cameras. He actually didn't take a shot. And Chauncey talking to the cameras. Now the camera focuses on Trae. So Trae's going to shoot behind the backboard here. And he missed it. So Trae shot behind the backboard. And he missed it. And we'll see what Chauncey does to follow this up. Chauncey's going to do a deep three right here from the perimeter. Looks like one dribble, right leg, three-point shot he's going to go for. And Chauncey hits it. So he goes one dribble, right leg, three-point shot from the perimeter at the right wing. Knocks it down. And then Trae will have the next shot to see if he can follow that. So he has to follow Chauncey here from the perimeter, and Trae missed it. Trae's streaming from his house right now, actually. So Trae is streaming from his house right now. It's from his driveway outside. Yeah, I don't really cover like soccer or so, but Prattis Hat on the channel here, putting out Ronaldo is old. Yeah, he's been playing in the league like forever, basically. When I was like a lot younger growing up, as Chauncey hits the shot, it's gonna be a shot out of bounds behind the backboard for a three-point shot that he just got. Has Chauncey made the shot, and then Trae just missed it. So now with an H and an O for Trae at the moment. So Chauncey's got an H, an O, and an R right now. Trae has got an H and an O so far. These cameras they're showing just like mad choppy, the production that they have over on ESPN. So let's see what Chauncey selects here. He's going to go for a three ball. Yeah, it looks like it. Just a basic three-point shot, and Chauncey makes that one in. So Trae will follow it up here. Just a straightaway three-point shot. As Trae missed it. Just too strong off his backboard there by Trae. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever like done this before, everyone. So looking at the scoreboard, he just changed that to an R for Trae. Does anyone know what time LaVine versus Pierce is at? I have no clue. It's just after all these conclusions of this game. I think this event is supposed to go to like 9 o'clock. When's the next stream? Hopefully really soon. Not sure if it's going to be tomorrow though, Lex, because we're supposed to get hit really bad by the storm tomorrow. But hopefully it's going to be really soon. Depends if I lose power tomorrow or not, but we're going to be getting the storm that's going on in the southeast today is supposed to be coming up in the northeast. So Trae down really early, and now these two players are tied up here with an H, and O, and an R at the moment. We're going to go to another break? Or no, not yet. They're just showing highlight reels now. Hey, thanks so much, Prattis Hat, for finding my channel. I appreciate it, man. So this is the first time I've ever, like, done, like, a video like this before. Usually I call play-by-play of basketball games and, stuff. So this is the first time I've ever done, like, this type of video. Wasn't sure, like, what we'd get for, like, a crowd or anything. But this is awesome. That we've been able to, like, generate, like, a good amount of people so far in a stream like this. This is the first time I've ever done, like, a game like this. So it looks like we're going to go to another break right now. So we go to, and that's the second time that we've gone into, cut right into another break. So So we'll be back with some more horse in a little bit here, everyone. Live reactions for today. If you guys are a first timer on the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button here, as usually what I do is I call play-by-play and behind the arc basketball on the channel here on YouTube. So it kind of sounds similar to like the radio call, but this is the first for everything. Make sure to hit the notification bell if you guys are a first timer here as well. Taking a look, other matchups tonight, Tamika catching from the WNBA, taking on Mike Conley. Looks like that should be the second game according to how they lined it up on ESPN's article. Zach LaVine taking on Celtic here, Paul Pierce, as that one will take place in the third game. Should be taking place in the third game. Then Chris Paul rounding it out against Allie Quigley, who plays in the WNBA. That is the final game. Those are the first round matchups. And then semifinals and championship, looks like those will be taking place over on Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time, and then championship. Semis is on 9 o'clock Eastern time. Championship is 11 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday night. Hey, thanks so much, V Pose, and welcome to the channel here. Thanks so much for stopping by, finding my stream, by the way, here, everybody. You guys have been awesome so far in the channel. As I wasn't really sure, like, what to expect or anything, doing, like, this type of stream for the first time. Hey, what is good, Woody, man? Welcome back on the channel here, but at least we got live sports. Like, somehow, in some fashion, we get something here for live sports that I can call for you guys. Welcome on Sportscaster, my man, Sam. Welcome back in here as we're streaming live over on Sportscaster as well. That's interesting. So Behind the Arc fan puts out their streaming. It says that they're streaming horse, but they're streaming esports instead. That's really odd. I think I wonder if the ESPN app is having like trouble right now putting on like a different event or something, because usually they put this stuff over on like ESPN3. And that's not even on ESPN3 either. Yeah, it's just on ESPN. So we're just on a break right now. None of these players from the Northeast. So yeah, the furthest east out is actually Mike Conley, as the whole thing just crashed again for some reason. Sometimes it does that time after time, so if you see the stream buffer, I'll be able to get it up for you guys in like a matter of moments. So we are right back. H-O and R by both of these players so far. Does anybody have a link to watch it? I would probably I would search up like the ESPN app and see if you can get it there. Or also search up 123 TV over on ESPN. Or 123 TV ESPN, and that's probably going to get you there as well, most likely. So we're back. If you see the stream buffer for some reason, sometimes it crashes like here and there, but I'm able to get it back up right now. I don't know why. It's probably like the bit rate sometimes. As Trey is just going to shoot like a little floater inside, and he scores there. So still tied up, H-O-R so far. Chauncey does the same thing, floater inside, and he matches that. So still stuck at the same thing. Floater by Trae, no good though that time. So Trae missed it. We'll see what Chauncey can do coming up. Hey, welcome to the channel, Drew Joe Worm. Welcome here on the channel, putting out if Mike Conley loses, that'll be embarrassing against Tamika. Chauncey jacks up a deep corner three right there from the right corner, and he knocks that one down. So Trey will see if he can do the same thing here. Right corner, Trey matches it. Yep. 123 ESPN, they've got the stream as well. If you guys are like searching for a link. Just make sure to have like ad blocker on, because I don't know if it like does anything, like blows up the system if you guys don't have ad blocker. So make sure you have that on just in case it has like ads, in case you like accidentally hit on an ad. Chauncey just missed his shot, so Trae Young will take the next one coming up. So tomorrow I got a different type of video for you guys. I've never done a gaming video on the channel here, so I broke out the old PlayStation 2 today. I was playing March Madness 2006, so tomorrow I got a video scheduled for you guys out for a gaming video. I'm going to post for everyone, so feel free to be on the lookout. So Trae, 1 foot jumper, he went up for, but he missed it as well. So we're still tied up here. HOR right now as they both missed their last shot. Chauncey will shoot the next one. It's going to go underhand. He gets that one around like the free throw circle area. Went underhand with the right hand. It's going to be, yeah, one hand underhand free throw that Chauncey just challenged Trae Young to. So here we go. Trae with a one hand underhand free throw coming up. And he's got it. So both of them match it here and still tied up right now. Yep, so first ever gaming video tomorrow. It's not going to be a live stream. It's just going to be me doing a gaming video and talking about how the game went down and everything when I played it. But hopefully I can do some gaming live streams as well. That would be pretty cool. So they're doing live streams. Yeah, I heard about that. All the NBA games as well. The only thing is I'm not like sure like what like what games they would go on. As ESPN just didn't update the scoreboard. Trae hits it and he gets the S right now. So Trae has got the S at the moment, but yeah, I'll see, because I never know like what the games are until the whole thing just usually just takes place and does it. So Trae, HOR and S right now. And Trae gonna take his final shot. And he's got it. So ESPN just updated, give him the E. So it looks like Trae spells out horse there. So they're interviewing the two players right now. Kind of difficult to like tell for you guys trying to keep up with the ESPN, because I can't turn like up the volume for anyone, because then the audio will be getting in. So I don't know what they're talking about at all. I know that somebody is interviewing these two players as they're on separate sides of the screen, right with Chauncey, left with Trae Young. But ESPN just put up the graphic there. Trae has spelled out horse right now as they're just talking to both of the players. So if you guys are first timer on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button here. If you're new on the channel, as I call play-by-play, usually call play-by-play of basketball, NBA, college basketball games. March Madness tournament was supposed to be happening, as that was my exclusive specialization and coverage. Unfortunately, nothing could go the way that it went or so during the second week of March, and we'll have to wait until 2021. Hopefully, we can have actual fans in the stands. And congrats over to Trae. So Trae spells out horse now. So he'll be moving on to the next round. So it looks like they're going to take a break, and then we'll have the next matchup coming up. This is really spotty, the whole Wi-Fi that they have going on with cameras. Hey, what is good, Tree, my man? Welcome back on the channel. Yeah, so yep, I heard they're doing classic games on NBA, on the NBA channel on YouTube. Yeah, NASCAR doing iRacing as well. So that's what they're doing over on NASCAR. They've been doing that a lot on Fox lately, is the whole iRacing thing. Where can you watch this NFL highlights putting out? Probably on the ESPN app, or also it's over on ESPN, and also I would check out probably like 123 TV on the internet. That should probably be able to get you there as well. Just gonna change the names. Coney. Hey, no problem. Thanks so much for stopping by here. So it looks like that should be the second matchup coming up. Tamika Catchings, who played in the WNBA, taking on Mike Conley for matchup number 2. Hopefully there's a better connection with these two cameras or so compared to what we just had going on with the whole Wi-Fi. Winval would like WNBA for NBA Live. He would like that. Woody here putting out, Dad told him to watch this, but he had to eat dinner, so he missed some of it. No problem, man. Hopefully there's highlights or something. Looks like Tamika Catchings, now she's out. She's outside, like, next to, like, a side of a brick building with, like, somebody, just, like, one person there in, like, the background. So this is just really interesting. So, Tamika Catchings, 2012 NBA champion, or WNBA champion. So she played in the WNBA. And she is the next one up, taking on Mike Conley. She played for the Indiana Fever in the WNBA, sporting out the sweatshirt right now. Yeah, it was just on a break as we switch over to the next one. Hey, what is good, Jason, man? Welcome back in here. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. It's been out grocery shopping. Stay safe, man. I know my mom went out grocery shopping a couple of days ago, and she said it was like a totally different country out there. Not what we expected at all. People just, now you have to wear masks when you go outside, so you don't infect like other people. But that's good, man. Been shopping for your mother and grandmother. Hopefully all is well here. Happy Easter, by the way, my man. And yeah, feel free, guys, check out my play-by-play stuff. I've never done these things before, so this is the first time I've ever done a horse tournament, by the way. But usually specialize in play-by-play for NBA and college basketball. So yeah, feel free. Check out my Duke versus Louisville stream, Kentucky versus Louisville stream back in December. That one was lit with over 7,000 people. Duke versus UNC was incredible. That one had like over 8,000 viewers in the game. Crazy game that went into overtime. North Carolina had like a collapse in the last like 3.5 minutes. They were up by 14, and Duke won it on 2 buzzer beater shots. The first one by Trae Jones sent it into overtime at the buzzer, and then Wendell Moore got the putback to win the game, which was just, what an incredible game there that I did with UNC versus Duke. Both of them, Kentucky versus Louisville, went into overtime. Great times with you guys in the channel, and hopefully we'll be back to live sports real soon so we could do some more live games for you guys. Vaughn used to bite his nails, but he's not going to. Yes, wise choice, man. You don't want to bite your nails, man. Don't get the fingers away from the mouth during this time. Winval wishing they could do retro NBA games for 2K or NBA Live. That would be quite cool. They're still talking to these 2 players, so they haven't even shot yet. Okay, so Tamika gonna do her first shot, and Tamika just missed it. So Tamika just easy jumper right there, and she completely missed it. Just way too strong off the backboard. So Mike Conley, who's in a private court right now in the background that says Dream. So Mike Conley in a private court here is this whole thing just buffered again for some reason. Sometimes it does that. If it does that, I'll be able to get it right back up. I don't know why. Usually the past couple of times it's been really good. Alright, so Tamika's second shot here coming up in just a moment. As she makes that one. Spin around shot. And she makes that one, and wherever she is, in an outdoor court she is. Mike Conley gonna do it, and he gets it as well. So just a spin around shot inside the low post is what they're trying to do off the backboard. Hey, what is good? She's Expert. Thanks so much for stopping by. I would check out either the ESPN app or type in 123 TV ESPN on Google. That should be able to get you guys the stream if you guys want to see. Alright, so it looks like Mike Conley challenges Tamika here to a jumper at the right elbow. Mike Conley shoots it up. Splash right there. Perfect on the jumper. So that's what he challenges Tamika to. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to take a look at this right now. How much prize money each winner makes for doing this is Tamika missed it. So Tamika missed it. So why is... Okay, so Tamika missed a shot. ESPN is doing this odd. They're doing this odd. So they fill in the H for Tamika. So actually Trey didn't win the last one. It was Chauncey. As Mike Conley misses his shot. So Mike Conley should have the H. I don't know why ESPN's filling it in all wrong here. The first one to spell out horse always wins. And Tamika gets it. Mike Conley missed a shot, but Tamika gets it. So, should be... So Mike Conley challenged here to behind the backboard, puts it up, and it's through. So Mike Conley actually is leading Tamika right now with the H. It was Chauncey Billups who won the last one. So ESPN is doing they're doing the whole entire scoreboard wrong, because you're supposed to fill in horse, spell it out to move on to the next rounds. That's how we always did it. But yeah, they're going okay. So they're going with how they lose, which is interesting. Yeah. So totally different here. So yeah, totally different. So Tamika already with an H. So they're doing it how the first one okay. So they're doing it to spell out horse loses instead. Interesting. So yeah, Trey actually lost that. So if you guys were on the first one who thought that Trey yeah, so Tamika does have an H. Yeah, so she missed. I'm trying to see, because they're doing it, completely backwards to what usually people think or so. Because a lot of people play the game, you have to spell it out in order to beat the other person. Because usually you have to get, yeah. Yeah, so I'll flip it right here. So Mike Conley is up against Tamika. So everyone who was on the last one that thought that Trae actually won, he had lost by 2 shots against Chauncey Billups on the last one. So ESPN just completely flips it with their scoreboard. Yeah, Raptor, totally. I get the point. So yeah, he puts out how he played is whoever got horse. Okay, so yeah, horse first loss. I think we probably played it differently growing up, that you had to spell it out or so. Who do I think will win? I'm going to go with Zach LaVine to win. So let's see. I know somebody asked about a cash prize here. No cash prize for this tournament. It says winner will not earn any prize money. All the money will be donated. It will be donated by State Farm, $200,000 to COVID-19 relief efforts. That's according to NBA.com. I cannot show the actual screen because ESPN will take down the channel due to copyright. So that's what I can't do that, unfortunately. Don't spam the chat here either, baby bum umbrella, dumb Johnny the Duck. No spamming here in the chat, manner. Alright, so Mike Conley leads right now against Tamika. Okay, so Mike Conley looks like he's gonna... Well, it looked like the camera's focused on him to go from the right corner. As we'll see what he can... Okay, so he's gonna go for a right corner 3, and he is splashed right there from the outside by Mike Conley. Hit a private gym right now that says in the back wall, believe, right on the private gym. Tamika will go right corner here. So it's a right corner turnaround jumper, and Tamika, no good. And she gets the O. Hey, welcome to the channel here, Jens. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Wants a shout out to Rudy. Welcome on the channel, Jens. So Mike Conley leads in this one as Tamika hasn't been able to knock anything out yet with Mike Conley. Mike Conley, easy right there as he gets it. Knocks it down at the free throw circle. At least, like, the screen in this one's better. Trae Young's whole video was just, like, just choppy. Really choppy or so. This is, like, so much easier to, like, make out with this type of video right now. Who do I think will win the championship? Probably Clippers. Yeah, I would go with Clippers. They're just so deep with LA Clippers. I would go Lakers Clippers, though, in the final for the Western Conference. I'm a Celtics fan. I'd wish that it'd be Celtics Clippers against the finals. That would be incredible if it was. I think anything's possible right now since the season's on hold, and hopefully we'll have actually like live basketball brought to us like hopefully really soon. It's gonna be totally different though, no fans, so it's gonna just change the entire like scope of the game. And Giannis doesn't have any access to a hoop either, so it's been like a month down for basketball as well. I just something here for live sports. At least we got something here today. So Predator Bulls fan here on the channel. Thanks so much for finding my channel here, Predator Clan. We're still awaiting the next shot by Tamika, as looks like this is according to her driveway. Like, what is this? Yeah, free shot from the free throw line, basically, and Tamika misses the third one. So, not looking so hot right now for Tamika, as she has missed 3 more shots than Mike Conley. So Trae actually didn't win. Trae got knocked out by Chauncey. Trae spelt the entire horse, while Chauncey only got an H and an O and an R. So if you guys were thinking that Trae won here, it's a little bit different than probably like some of us do play, because some of us were probably brought up spelling out the word horse in the first one, getting the word would win the game, but actually it's the first one that spells horse that gets knocked out. So what you want to do is be clean of any letters. So you don't want to spell any letters here. That's how you want to win. Oh, wow. Predator going with AD for the Bulls in 2021. That would be crazy, man, if that happened. As Tamika misses another one and Mike Conley drills his shot. As he hits one from the right corner. Not looking so hot now for Tamika in this one. Mike Conley just missed his. He went for a right corner shot behind the backboard, and it hit the side of the backboard. So Tamika's going to do that, and she gets it. So Tamika should be on the board here. Yeah, so Tamika putting Mike Conley with an H now as she makes her first shot that Mike Conley didn't. So Mike Conley with his first miss as we go to break. So Mike Conley leads so far against Tamika as he's only got an H. First one to horse gets knocked out, actually. So it's not the first one who spells horse that wins. It's the first one who gets to horse that gets knocked out. Kind of learning throughout here that I played it opposite growing up. Chauncey should come back to the NBA. Goody putting out here. I wish, man. Hey, welcome to the channel, Joshua here. Thanks so much for stopping by. I would probably type in 123 TV ESPN and see if it comes up. Also, it's over on the ESPN app. That should be able to do it as well. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever done like a stream like this, so thank you all so much for stopping by on the channel here. What I usually cover is I cover play-by-play of NBA games, college basketball games that I call for people here on the channel, as we've had just some incredible games. Jason putting out here. Feel free, guys, check out those 2 games that I did from the past that Jason is naming here in the chat. Duke against North Carolina, that was absolutely crazy. That we had also Kentucky against Louisville. Both of those streams had over 7,000 viewers in it, which was just absolutely insane. So right now looks like we're on break. No prize money here for the actual winner, as it looks like it's gonna be just that money will be donated by State Farm, $200,000 to COVID-19 relief efforts. That's according to ESPN.com. So next matchup after this will be Zach LaVine versus Paul Pierce. That should be a really good matchup. And then Chris Paul versus Allie Quigley will be the last game to wrap up the night here for the horse tournament. Predator Clan out in Scotland here, nearly 1 in the morning. Welcome on the channel and finding me. I appreciate it so much. Hey, what is good, Dumbway? Welcome here on the channel once again, Dumbway. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Kirk Herbstreit, Vaughn's putting out, will be shocked if there's a college football and an NFL season. Well, there could be a season, but the thing is, it's just, I just can't picture like 80,000 fans in attendance for like week 1 of the college football season. Cannot picture that at all. Same thing with the NFL, 65, 70,000 people in the stands all packed in together. I just can't see it happen. Predator liking Zach LaVine for the dub in this one. Paul Pierce coming back to retirement to take on Zach in the next matchup. That should be a good one. Cannot show the game here. 6-time Super Bowl champs. I am a Patriots fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts, Celtics fan, by the way, here. Welcome to the channel. Cannot show the game, though, because of copyright violations on YouTube, so that's why it says live reactions. Alright, so we're back in. Between the legs jump shot, it looks like that Tamika will be challenging Mike Conley to. So Tamika does it and she misses. So but between the legs jump shot didn't go down by Tamika, as Mike Conley will get the next shot coming up. Looks like he's going to go for a right-handed layup behind the backboard. He goes for. So right-handed layup behind the backboard is what Mike Conley will do coming up. So Mike Conley going to do this right-handed layup behind the backboard, and he's got it. So that means he knocks out Tamika. So Mike Conley is the champion. He'll be moving on to the next round. As Tamika spells horse, that means that she is out right now, as Mike Conley made it look so simple. Oh, wait. Tamika, 1 second. Tamika has to get it first. So Tamika has to get it, get it first. So she missed the last one, and no, yeah, no, Tamika didn't get it. So that should, yeah, that should spell out horse, right? Yep, that spells out horse. So that does spell out horse, and Mike Conley will be moving on to the next round. So actually, it's the one with the fewest letters that wins the game. So Mike Conley will be moving on to the next round as he beats WNBA player Tamika Catchings. Welcome on the channel here. This channel is out for all different types of fans here. No matter what sports fan you guys are, no problem here. Six-time Super Bowl champs. The logo that you got, man, I know all about that logo. I got a T-shirt I got a couple years ago for my birthday. I appreciate six-time Super Bowl champs. Welcome to the channel, though, man. Usually what I do, I call play-by-play for NBA college basketball games in this channel. Totally different here tonight. Never called this type of stream before. As we're kind of like learning as we go or so during this type of game. So we got, as I change the scoreboard around, just gonna move this over. I'm just going to change over the scoreboard for everyone. Do I think Tatum deserves MVP? I mean, he's not like the top in the league, but he had an incredible February. Thank you so much for the sub, six-time Super Bowl champs. I appreciate it. And we got my man Paul Pierce coming up after this break. So coming back out after retirement here, Paul Pierce. Played on the Celtics, legend. He's coming back here to shoot some hoops and horse coming up as we go into a break right now. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, scoreboard's all set up for the next matchup. So Zach LaVine versus Paul Pierce will be the next matchup. Hey, what is good, Alex, man? Welcome to the channel here once again. I appreciate six-time Super Bowl champs for the sub. Vaughn thinks that China will be seeing that second wave. Well, they did have like very few cases. I know Hong Kong has got like a good amount of cases, or so that's where like the majority is. But if there were cases like undetected in China, now people are flocking in crowds to the streets. They probably shouldn't have like done that like so early. They probably should have built that up or so as far as people flocking out to the streets, because you want to still like socially distance or so until the things like the entire cases is down to zero. But they still had like a small amount of cases, and we'll see what goes on there. Oh, that's awesome. Predator is a Bulls fan. Manchester United, a bit of a Bears fan. Awesome, man. Hopefully, the Bears will have a better season this upcoming year. I thought they'd be much better next, much better last season. But I thought they could have been like going to like the NFC Championship game. But unfortunately, Mitch Trubisky, man, just unfortunate this year at the quarterback position for Chicago. Okay, so you had put most improved. Most improved for Tatum. I would say so. He's at the very top of the list that I can think of for Jason Tatum for most improved player. As he had what an incredible February he had. I think he averaged like around like 29, 30 points per game. He had a crazy February. He just keeps on getting better and better and better. But yeah, he would definitely be in the list there for most improved player of the season. Who is Allie Quigley facing off against? It will be Chris Paul. So that's in the last game. Chris Paul, the Oklahoma City Thunder, taking on Allie Quigley. See here, Allie Quigley plays in the WNBA. As her current team is the Chicago Sky. So Chauncey Billups will be moving on to the next round to take on Mike Conley. So it's the first one that spells out horse that gets eliminated. So that's how this actually goes. So now that we got that all set. Okay, so ESPN at the very bottom of their article now puts out first player in each game to accumulate the letters a horse after failing to match 5 shots is eliminated. Okay, so they're playing it instead of spelling out horse. They are they've done it as far as accumulating the letters here. So that's how we go if anybody is a new timer in the channel for the first time. Okay, so Paul Pierce coming out. He's got a Nike jacket on, black Nike jacket on right now for Paul Pierce. As he's gonna take his first shot. Looks like he's gonna ball up here with a black and blue basketball for this one for PP34. Yeah, so we were just on commercial time, and now we're gonna get right back in. Zach LaVine, red Adidas T-shirt for this one, playing out on a court, an actual community court, and that looks like super duper nice. Wow, this looks like a sweet court. It's got all trees lined up right around the perimeter of the court. This looks super duper nice. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Alan. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. What is good here, Alan? So, first time I've ever done this before. Doing a live reaction type of stream to these things. Usually, I call play-by-play for basketball games here on the channel. How should you approach her and ask her out? Well, yeah, I got a girlfriend, man, but you don't really want to be approaching this girl right now because we're like basically all under quarantine. So don't do anything just yet. But once you have the chance to go back to school, just feel free to approach her when she's not like in a big group of people or so. It's probably not going to be until September, whenever you get back to school. I know my home state goes back in the month of September. Alright, we're about to set this matchup right now in just a moment. Fire boiling. We got quite the Bulls fans in here, being repped here by Chicago fans coming in for this stream here, which is awesome. So fire boiling, higher Mark Jackson, Alan wants here. Yes, same with me, Alan. Want it all to go to 0. 0, the magic number. I appreciate it, Alan. Thank you so much for stopping by on the channel, finding me for a first time. Welcome to the channel as well, Renee Cruz here. Thought that they'd be playing in their personal gyms, but it's just their backyard. They should wear a mask. Renee is putting out here. Well, every single player here is all alone. Besides Tamika, who had like one person, Paul Pierce actually has somebody in the background right now. Yeah, this looks like it's outside at Paul's home on his own court. Alright, so Zach is going to do a shot inside, and he puts it up and in off the backboard. So we'll see how Paul Pierce can match that shot. Alright, so Paul is going to do his shot. So it's going to be inside the low post on a layup here. And Paul's got it. So nobody yet to accumulate a letter so far. So both of them make the first bucket. Oh, man, I feel for you, Alan. So, Alan's out in New York, most amount of cases in the world and the nation. I feel for you, man. Stay safe out there in New York. I'm not too far away. I'm from Massachusetts, and I think Mass is, like, number 4 right now in total cases. Zach LaVine will go for a shot, stand on left foot between the legs, flip underhand. That's what Zach LaVine is going to do. He'll do that from the right baseline, and he has got it. That'd be dope with Clay versus Chris Paul and Horse. Paul Pierce will do the same thing from the right baseline. Under the foot. as that one was no good. That was too strong and just way over the cylinder of the bucket. So Paul Pierce down in this one, as he's got an H right now. Predator out in Scotland. Welcome onto the channel here. This is great that we've been able to get a lot of international as well. Oh, awesome. Central New York, not as bad. I took a visit back in October to Cooperstown. Really nice over there in the Cooperstown area. Zach LaVine hits his shot as they go. They're going to be going from around the right wing of the perimeter. And, yeah, Paul Pierce as well, and Paul Pierce has got it. So Zach LaVine leading Paul Pierce so far. Zach's going to take a three from the right corner, and he has money on it. Hits that one down. Oh, wow, man. Stay safe out there, Allen. I know, yeah, my town, I think it's got like 12 cases in my town, but I live in a really small town. My county's got over like 1,000 though. It's like 4 really big cities. Paul Pierce takes a three, right corner, see if he can match Zach LaVine, but Paul Pierce misses it. And he gets an O now. So H-O as Zach LaVine leads. So Zach LaVine 2 shots up against Paul Pierce right now in this one. If you guys are a first timer on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here, as I usually call play-by-play of basketball games in the channel. First time I've ever done this though, with a horse tournament before, as this is game number 3 tonight. Last game will be Chris Paul versus Allie Quigley, who plays in the WNBA. That one will be after the conclusion of this one. So Zach LaVine 2-shot lead as we move into a break right now. It will be back in a few minutes. Hey, what is good, Euros? Welcome on the channel once again. Greetings from Serbia. Thanks so much for stopping by, Euros. I appreciate it. 6-time Super Bowl champs from Connecticut. Stay safe out there, man, as well. Especially if you're out towards, like, Fairfield County. Like, heading towards, like, Westchester in New York City. Like, towards, like, the last county. Like, on the I-95 belt. Heading towards, like, New York City. That one has really just got hammered with cases. But if you're out towards, like, New London or so, it isn't that bad. I'm more towards, like, out towards Rhode Island. Like, I don't live too far away from Providence. Where I am, I'm, like, 50 minutes south of Boston in my area. But welcome to the channel, 6-time Super Bowl champs, Allen here as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for the sub and the like here. You guys are awesome here on the channel. Usually when we do basketball streams, this whole thing gets lit here in the chat. I've got over like 500 people during like actual games I've called in the chat at once. It's been just crazy, some of the games I've done. I think the top 2 were Duke against North Carolina for college. Kentucky versus Louisville as well. That brought like a huge crowd. So always look forward to covering games for you guys for the play-by-play stuff. First time doing this, so this is actually pretty chill here for the first time to do this for sure. 6-time Super Bowl champs is best friends. Oh, sorry to hear that. Your best friend has it, man. It went through it easy. Okay, so that's really encouraging. Oh my goodness. Prayers out to your best friend's dad and grandma. Man, dad's doing better than his grandma. Whole family, ouch, man. Prayers to 6-time Super Bowl champs' best friends' families. That's so sad to hear that. I was taking a look at a story like from about a month ago. It was a family party out in Westport, Connecticut, and I guess like a bunch of people from that party got infected, and like a good amount of the community got it. Oh, so you're out in Syracuse, awesome. I've actually never been to Syracuse. One of my friends from college was from Syracuse, though. So his county is in Syracuse. Town is a suburb of Syracuse, and it's been hammered. I hear you, man. A lot of, like, the high-populated cities are, just really, hammered right now. Who's the best player in the NBA at this moment? I would still go Giannis there. She's expert, so I'll go Giannis. Do I remember Celtics could have traded Tatum and Brown for Jimmy Butler? I think, yeah, I think so. What an incredible draft there to pick Tatum, though. Absolutely needed that they got 3 years ago. Oh my goodness, sorry to hear that, Braxton. My condolences out to your family. So sorry, man. So sorry, man. Jason's gonna go with AD. He would go either 2 or 3 on the list right now with LeBron, AD, and Kawhi as well. Kawhi is a playoff type of player. Yeah, that's the #1 way of spreading it. It's densely populated. So we were on a break here. We're going to get back to action. So Zach LaVine with a 2-shot lead over Paul Pierce at this moment right now. Feel free, if you guys are new, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe button, the red subscribe button down below, and feel free to be a part here on the channel as I usually call and cover play-by-play for games on live streams for you guys. That's what I'm usually known for. This is the first time I've ever done this type of thing, though. Actually, like, live reactions to something like this. It's been kind of different, for sure. Here, first video, Trae Young's whole screen was just really choppy, so it was tough to follow. Or so, yeah, 33 in the chat for this type of game, which is just really interesting. More, not even an actual game, it's a horse competition. So, okay, so Zach LaVine's gonna go. Next shot coming up, tap, backboard with left hands. And then reverse layup he's gonna go for. Okay, so tap, backboard with left hand and reverse layup, and he gets it. So off the backboard, good there by Zach LaVine. We'll see what Paul Pierce, if he can match it coming up. Oh, wow. Euros out in Serbia. Stay safe, man. 4,000 now. Stay safe, man, out there in Serbia. Hopefully they took measures to, like shut down businesses and stuff as Paul Pierce misses it. The ball hits the bottom part of the backboard, and Paul Pierce gets an R now, so Zach LaVine leads. So Zach LaVine leads Paul Pierce by 3 shots as Zach is yet to get a letter. First one that spells out horse in this competition is the loser. We were trying to get that earlier on in this when it was first announced. They actually didn't announce any of the rules before this stream started. It was kind of like we were on our own trying to figure out what was going on as Zach LaVine just missed a shot. Paul Pierce will take the next one as it's going to be It's going to be a turnaround jumper with a hook shot in the key, and Paul Pierce gets it. And Zach LaVine gets his. So same thing, Zach LaVine gets his hook shot. Paul Pierce going to do the next one. Left-hand jumper off the block from the right elbow, which Paul Pierce misses on his own private court in his backyard. So Paul Pierce missed it. We'll see if Zach LaVine can put up an S up on Paul Pierce coming up. So Zach's going for shoot off the backboard, catch and make a jump shot. So shoot off the backboard and catch and make a jump shot, which he does. He was set up at the right corner. Paul coming up, see if he can match that. Catches it off the side of the backboard, puts it up, and he has got it. So we're still HOR by Paul as he has spelled out the first 3 letters. So he is down so far. So looks like they're previewing the next one. Allie, Quigley versus Chris Paul in the next matchup coming up right after this. They're still doing the WNBA draft. Wow. Friday at 7 as they're promoting the WNBA draft. Do I think this will be good by like June? That's a month and 2 weeks from now. I don't think so because there's so many cases in the U.S. that people are still gonna get it. It's gonna drop significantly though, but still we're gonna have to open like open up the economy just like little by little or so, and probably people will be able to gather, like probably it's gonna go from like 10 people to 20 people in June, but I just can't see like sporting events with like 80,000 people all packed into like a football stadium come September, unless like huge changes are made or so really coming up. Alright, so we're back in right now. Paul Pierce makes his shot, banks it off the backboard, and it's good. Yeah, if your school hasn't been canceled already, Allen, it looks like it's probably going to get canceled. So Zach LaVine, see if he can match this top of the key three by LaVine. Takes it, it's up, and it's good. So still stuck at HOR right now for Paul Pierce, as Zach LaVine has the 3-shot lead. So yeah, Predator Clan hoping for the draft to be June. I think a lot of teams are pushing that back probably until like September or so after the season, as Paul Pierce misses a shot right there in the key off. It went the left side of the rim. If Zach LaVine makes this, he should be able to put up an S on Paul Pierce. Yeah, no politics here in the channel, everyone. So exams and finals got canceled at your school. Yeah, it's all online learning right now. All online learning until like next year when it starts back up. So basketball and sports only here, everyone on the channel. No politics. So Zach LaVine still leading by 3 shots. My smiley face just dropped here next on the stream. It's alright. So yeah, looks like they're going to take a break now on the stream. If you guys are first timer on the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button here. I do basketball content on the channel here, different types of videos or so. Usually what I do, though, most of the time is play-by-play of actual live games, like live streams of my play-by-play, calling the game for you guys, like NBA and college basketball games. So feel free to check those out, as they've been posted on my channel. The 2 biggest games were during the college basketball season, Kentucky versus Louisville and Duke versus UNC. Doing those 2 games, absolute blast here at over 7,000 people at 7,000 views on the channel, over 500 people for both of those streams at once. Absolutely crazy here, but different type of thing I've done tonight, which we've been actually able to generate a good amount of people here, like 40 plus sometimes, which is crazy. So right now we're just on a break. Zach LaVine versus Paul Pierce, and Zach with a 3-shot lead over Paul, as we'll get back after this break. After this game, Chris Paul taking on Allie Quigley for the last matchup tonight here for Horse. If you're just getting into this stream right now, Chauncey Billups beat Trae Young in the first round. ESPN didn't signify how they were gonna do this. They didn't even put out like any of the rules or anything before the game. So I first thought that whoever spelled out horse first would win the game. Actually, it's opposite. So whoever spells out horse first gets horse to their name, gets knocked out, which Paul Pierce is down right now in this one. So Trae Young has been knocked out against Chauncey Billups. Tamika Catchins lost to Mike Conley. Mike beat Tamika 5-1. And Zach is up right now, as he has got no letters so far to his name. Hey, what is good? Vegas Vix, my man. Welcome back in here, brother. Hopefully everything went well on your Easter, dude. Raptor is back as well. Welcome back in here, Raptor. He walked his dog, took a shower here as he is back. Yep, wait until sports starts up again. This channel is going to be absolutely lit, everyone. Cannot wait until actual sports is back here, everybody. Predator clans out in the United Kingdom. Primary 1 to 7. The secondary school S1 is where you can leave in your 4th year after exams, or you can stay on until your 5th or 6th year. Wow. Stay safe out there, by the way, in the United Kingdom. I know, one of my subscribers I haven't seen in a while. I'm really like nervous for him, because he always came on the channel. He's a big Lakers fan, always came on the channel. His name is Uncle Pizzle. He lives in actual London with like a lot of family members, and I really do hope that he is okay. Hopefully sometime he'll be able to join me back on a stream here, as hopefully everything's okay with him. That's what I hope. Hey, thank you so much, Euros, for stopping by. I appreciate it here. 4 a.m. here. I appreciate the dedication for being a part of the channel. You guys are awesome. Euros, by the way, out in Serbia. Thank you so much for stopping by here. Predator Clan in the United Kingdom at S3 right now for his during his schooling. We usually do grade levels where we have it for school out here in the U.S. So kindergarten is the first one. Actually ahead of preschool. It's preschool, kindergarten. After that, then it's the first grade, 1st through 12th grade, which 1, 2, so 1st grade, 2nd grade, and then so on after that. 12th grade means a senior in high school, and that means you can graduate, and then you go to college right after that. I hear you, man. Same thing, 6-time Super Bowl champ. Summer's going to be really boring if things don't get better. I know, dude. Imagine 90-degree day where you have to stay inside. I feel for everyone who lives in the cities as well, that you don't really get like that much space where like it's like usually like hotter than the country or so. Where I grow up, we have like a lot of pine trees surrounding our house, so it's actually cooler where we are compared to the city with like the like bursting out with the sun out in the city where you have like no pine trees or anything around your house. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game. Zach LaVine leading by 3 shots to Paul Pierce. Indeed, Alan. Definitely, man. Going to make every single day worth it, bud. And hopefully this will pass very soon. Welcome to the channel. Greetings from Dubai here. Alex Resio. Welcome to the channel right now. So we're back into this horse matchup. Matchup number 3. Zach LaVine left-handed. Shot coming up here. Let's see where he takes it from for Zach LaVine. They're going to go with it. Oh, this is an odd camera angle. Okay, so he's just going to go left-handed layup, driving inside, and that was easy by Zach LaVine. Just left-handed layup, driving inside. See if Paul Pierce can match that. Should be able to. That looked like the easiest shot so far out of anything that's gone down in the horse tournament. Paul Pierce going... Oh, he missed it. Paul Pierce just missed it, driving inside, and he gets an S to his name right now. So one more missed shot, and Paul Pierce is out of this thing if Zach LaVine's able to get the shot. So Zach has yet to get a letter to his name so far, as he leads by 4 shots to Paul Pierce. Past few days, Raptor's been taking his stuff out of his dorm, moving it to his new apartment with his girlfriend. I haven't really had time to chill, but now that he's been really bored. I hear you, man. But that's awesome that you're able to spend time with your girlfriend out there. That's great that you actually have that you can spend time out there and that you're not alone, which is really good. I can't show the game because YouTube will take down my the stream because of copyrights. That's why. So it says no TV will be shown due to copyright. Alright, so Zach LaVine's going to go for this ridiculous 3-point shot, looks like, from the left corner. Way left corner he's going to shoot this one from. Vegas Vix doesn't wants me to explain a horse here. So what horse is that each player takes a shot, and if you make the shot, the next player has to make the shot to be able to keep it even and not draw a single letter. The first one who can't match 5 shots to the other opponent who makes it loses the game. So whoever gets horse spelled out first loses in the game. Usually it's like when I played it was actually opposite, but it was the first one the horse actually won, whoever got the E, but this is actually a total opposite here, flip, than what I get. So Paul Pierce is down right now. So say if Paul Pierce misses the first shot, Zach LaVine makes the next shot. Zach LaVine forced Paul Pierce to spell an H. So Paul Pierce is already down by 1 shot as he has an H spelled out. And now he's down by 4 shots because Zach LaVine has made 4 shots more than Paul Pierce right now. So Paul Pierce going to take a deep 3 all the way from the lawn, not even on the basketball court, in his own little half court that he has at his house. As Paul Pierce okay, so Paul Pierce misses the shot. And that will be it. That is an E there. Zach LaVine hit the three-point shot before that, and Paul Pierce has just missed it. So Zach LaVine, easy peasy. Doesn't even get a letter to his name. 5-zip over Paul Pierce as he will be moving on to the next round. So Zach LaVine goes on to the next round here, as he will be taking on the winner of the next game, Chris Paul versus Allie Quigley from the WNBA. So I'm going to change over the names in just a moment. So Zach LaVine on to the next round. It looks like the next time that these two, or next time that this horse competition will take place, it's on Thursday night. I believe it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, so I just changed the names over. The next matchup, we're going to have Chris Paul taking on Allie Quigley here, everyone. And then the winner of that will take on Zach LaVine in the semifinals come Thursday. 9 p.m. Eastern Time semifinals. The finals will be late one at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. So, yep, Zach just smoked them right there. So, Zach coming in with a sweep against Paul Pierce. He needs to play Curry, MJ, or LeBron. Wish Steph was doing this right now. That'd be great if Steph could have done this. Zach will go 15-0. Predator is putting out here. Raptor putting out girlfriend. Very, very cautious with our health since she's studying to be a nurse. She's even cautious for her dog as well, which when he had to go buy dinner yesterday, forced you to wear gloves and mask. Yeah, it's actually out in public where I live. It's actually everyone has to do it out in the state of Mass now. It's made everyone has to do it until further notice to wear a mask. I was at the gas station today, and when I gassed up, I wore gloves because once you touch that gas pump, who knows like what type of germs are on that, and just dispose of the gloves right after, because the last thing you want to do, touch the gas pump and then touch your face, and then you become infected after that. So if you ever like go to the grocery store, touch groceries, which you have to, and then come home, make sure to wash your hands after going to the grocery store, because you don't want them unwashed and then you accidentally think for some reason. If you do see that the stream went off, I'll be back up and running. Sometimes it does buffer, and then I'm able to get it right back up and running for everyone. ESPN's Brian Windhorst reporting NBA introducing 25-day back-to-basketball plan. Alex putting out here that players will begin with 11 days of individual work before 14 days of team training camp. Wow, thanks so much for the update there. That is huge. That is huge towards the course to get back to actually like live games. Like, I don't care what it is, just we need live games. Like, we're probably not going to see any fans. We just need like live sports back. That's all we need here. Yeah, so it buffered for a little bit. The whole thing just crashed again for some reason. At least it didn't lose power like Friday night. That was terrible. I lost power for like 10 minutes. Tomorrow night's is supposed to be a really bad storm in my area. Where Vegas Vix lives too, because he doesn't live too far away from me. But out here in southern New England, out in like Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut, we're supposed to be getting like 50, 60 mile per hour winds up here. I feel for the people out in Cape Cod. It could be like 80 mile per hour winds tomorrow. Earlier today, that storm system went through like Mississippi, Alabama, brought tornadoes towards that area. So prayers out towards everybody on this Easter out in that area that was in the path of the tornado. Condolences go out to entire families out there, and everyone in those affected states, because the storm system really, really bad, I heard today. Dakota had his first race today. Awesome, man. That is great, dude. So glad to hear that you're with a racing team once again. Zach LaVine will take on the winner of this game, Chris Paul against Allie Quigley in the semifinals come Thursday night. Raptor, all he did today was eat, walk his dog, binge watch The Tiger King on Netflix. I haven't watched The Tiger King yet, but I know a lot of people already have. Same with me, Vegas Vix. Hate the winds, because I live in a wooded area where I live in town, and there's trees all surrounding me, like 100-foot pine trees all around my house and stuff. So yeah, power gets knocked out pretty easily where I live, because I live in like a really wooded area street. So here we go. We're gonna go to the last game of today. Allie Quigley, who plays for the Chicago Sky, will be taking on Chris Paul, Oklahoma City Thunder repping during the final one here. Chris Paul wearing out a sweatshirt that says Black Colleges. He's wearing out a sweatshirt right now. Allie Quigley going in the light blue with her Chicago team sweatshirt she's got. Hey, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by, Alan. I appreciate it, man. Is my channel a big college channel? Yeah, a lot of people come here for college basketball, which is awesome. I do. It's a lot of like college basketball usually, because my focus is like March Madness and the college season. I usually do like, I'd say probably like 70% college, 30% NBA. But once college ends, it's because the college season ends earlier than the NBA. So once college ends, it's NBA after that. But this year it's just been totally different because of everything that's gone down right now. Vaughn putting out seeing an article about how they might play the whole Serie A games in 2020 without fans. Yeah, it's either they play the league, or they just don't do anything for Serie A and cancel it this season. They're going to have to test players, though, before they play in the game. Yes, Dakota lives in Tennessee. Stay safe out there, man, to Dakota where he lives. If the storms are going up your path today, stay safe, everybody out there. Alright, so we should be getting started here very soon. So this has been an interesting night here, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching here, everyone on the channel. Best prospect I've seen this season, I would go out with Anthony Edwards from Georgia. He was basically the Georgia team this season. Anthony Edwards was spectacular. Rest of the team, though, is just wasn't there. First shot, Allie Quigley at the free throw line, and she hits it. So Allie Quigley gets the first shot. Chris Paul will go and follow it up coming up. Chris Paul, free throw, and he's got it. Up and in, so nobody has a letter accumulated to their name after one shot. Chris Paul hanging out with some dudes right now. We got somebody in like a yellow sweatshirt hanging out on the court with Chris Paul today. Allie Quigley, left elbow hop, left shoot off left foot as she gets it. Quigley. Perfect 2 for 2 to start out this one. So Chris Paul will have to follow it up again. Same thing that Allie Quigley just did with left foot hop there at the left elbow and got the jumper. And Chris Paul knocks it down. Still tied up with no letters. So yeah, this is pretty chill tonight, everyone, for a first-timer on the channel being here. Big thank you all to everyone for being a part here. As Quigley will go for the jumper. No good. Off 1 foot there. She missed it. So now Chris Paul has a chance to take the lead if he does hit the shot. Chris Paul. And he gets it. Which Quigley... Okay, so Quigley follows it up. ESPN's not going to Okay, so they're not going to follow it up just yet with a change in the score, so Chris Paul has to match that. Then, as Quigley got it up and in off the backboard, Paul to shoot it, and Paul missed it there. Oh, so that's good, Dakota. So check the weather for his state. Just going to get rain. That's good. Okay, so Quigley here to shoot right side behind the backboard, and Quigley has got it. She gets it from the right side behind the backboard. Vaughn's not a friend of the Brescia president. Chris Paul, same thing. He's got it. So still tied up right now with no letters. Quite interesting stuff we got here from 6-time Super Bowl champs on the stream right now. Quigley would go from a corner shot. She drills it down. And Chris Paul will have to follow that, so she's been making her shot so far in this one. So Chris Paul from the right corner as far as he can go, which he has a fence around the court here, so it's not as far as like other people's courts or so. Chris Paul right corner. Oh, Paul missed it. So Chris Paul missed it, so he gets an H to his name, so Allie Quigley leads now. So Chris Paul could not match Allie Quigley's shot, and Allie Quigley leading right now. Hey, I appreciate it, Predator Clan. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. You guys have been awesome here tonight, all the new people for a first time. Quigley's going to do a shot that she sits down at the left baseline, and she even gets that one. Hey, what is good here? Gerg Smith, welcome to the channel here. All fun and games till Zach LaVine 360 dunks to sweep everybody he puts out here. Looks like he's the favorite for everyone. Somebody asked me at first who I was going to go for in this one, and I went for Zach LaVine. I think he's going to win the championship here. Raptor putting out Allie Quigley or Zach LaVine will win it all as Chris Paul misses the sit-down shot. And he gets an O to his name, so not looking good here for Chris Paul right now as Quigley leads by 2 shots. Yeah, it's on ESPN. I think it's on like the ESPN app as well. Adam asking me LaVine versus Pierce. Adam LaVine won earlier today, so Adam won that one. He swept them 5-0 as Paul Pierce spelled out the entire word of horse before Adam LaVine even had a letter to his name. So LaVine actually won that one, so he's on to the next round, Adam. That one has already been through. Right now, we're going to have the final game. This is the final game right now. That was game number 3. This is the final one at number 4. Premier League looking to resume their season May 1st. Vaughn's putting out here. Do I think that they will play games on May 1st? No. No, not out in the UK there. Because unfortunately, they're right now kind of towards the peak as well. And then a lot of the other countries also in Europe. It's just prayers out to everybody. And we're going to all get through this together. I mean, Adam LaVine, Zach LaVine here. Classic Adam LaVine, Zach LaVine. Yeah, so Zach LaVine always swept Paul Pierce. As Allie Quigley misses a shot that Chris Paul had already made. And Quigley gets an H to her name. So Chris Paul gets a letter, or 2 letters. Allie Quigley with 1 now. Chris Paul makes the shot. Quigley missed it. Yep. Paul Pierce missed one of the easy shots. inside. I think he like challenged him to like a left-handed layup, basically, just driving to the bucket, and he missed it. How do you feel about Stanford next year? They should be. That's a huge boost to Stanford next year. They got today, Zaire Williams, like a top 10 recruit. So he'll be going to Stanford next season. That is huge for Stanford. I think Terry was his name. I think he was a freshman this past year. If he does come back, that team's going to be dangerous. It's going to be a tough team there. Should be able to compete at the top of the Pac-12 with Stanford if Terry comes back. And then you got Zaire Williams, which is huge. He played alongside D. Wade's son at Sierra Canyon. And then also where Bronny James plays as well. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jason. His internet came back on, but power's still off. Sorry to hear that, man. Severe storms throughout the southeast, and stay safe out there if you guys are in the path right now. But sorry to hear that, my man. Hey, what is good, Chris S. Bud? Welcome back on the channel here. Yeah, first time I've ever done this before. New live stream I've got going on for first time here. Never called horse before. We're kind of growing it along the way right now. So yeah, this is a new live stream we got going on right now here, everybody. So currently we're just on a break. If you guys are back to the channel, first timer or new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the big red subscribe button as well. Usually what I do is call play-by-play of NBA and college basketball games, so feel free to check those out when you have a chance or so. But first time here, I've called a horse game or reacted to it, basically, is which we're trying to keep up with it or so, because we don't know what type of shot that they're going to take until they decide it, and they put that shot together. We're all in this together, everyone. Hopefully we'll be back to live sports very soon. We have a start today. So at least we have a start today with live sports. Let's be nice and respectful here on the channel. Won't tolerate that on the channel, guys. Alright, so Allie Quigley leads by 1 shot at the moment here to Chris Paul. We're just on a break, and then we'll be right back into this contest in just a moment. For a little bit of info, this is what went down today. Chauncey Billups won against Trae Young 5-3 in the first matchup, so Chauncey will be taking on Mike Conley, who won against Tamika Catchings in the second game today. Zach LaVine swept Paul Pierce 5-0 in the third game, and now we're on to the last game tonight. Fourth game here, Allie Quigley leading by a shot so far against Chris Paul. The one that spells out horse is the one that actually gets eliminated, so it's not horse that actually you spell and get through. I can't show the game because YouTube will take it down. That's why it says up at the top here, no TV will be shown due to copyright. This is a play-by-play channel only here. Alright, so we're going to get right back into it. If you do want to live stream, Google in 123 ESPN or 123 TV ESPN. That will be able to bring it to you. Or also take a look at the ESPN app. That will be able to give it to you as well. We only talk about sports here on the channel, so don't be quoting out other things. So we're going to get right back into this competition in just a moment. Hey, I appreciate it. Adam Matthews, thanks so much for stopping by, finding my channel for the first time here. Welcome back in. So, we just had a little bit of a break here on the channel, as they went to like a kind of like a TV commercial break, but we're going to get right back into this competition in just a moment. They get an interview here. Chris Paul Jr. out. The son of Chris Paul right now they're talking to. So Chris Paul Jr. getting an interview on ESPN right now before we get back into this one. Allie Quigley, who plays in the WNBA, leading Chris Paul by a shot. Quigley with an H, Paul with an H and an O. The one that spells out horse first is the one that loses, actually. So Chris Paul is actually trailing in this one. Okay, so we're back into it. Paul will go. Let's see what he selects here for his shot. He's going to go behind the backboard. So Chris Paul behind the backboard looks like to shoot his next shot. He's going to go behind the backboard, over the backboard shot. And it's no good. Didn't even make it over the backboard. Chris Paul missed it. So not even over the backboard as Chris Paul missed it. And then Allie Quigley will get her shot here to see if she can get this one. She plays in the WNBA for the Chicago Sky. Looks like they got highlights here for Allie Quigley. 2018 All-Star three-point competition champion for the WNBA. Had 29 points in the All-Star competition in 2018. Yeah, this is a sports channel only here, everyone. So let's talk about sports here on the channel. Should the Premier League cancel the season? It doesn't look too good right now, Vaughn, for the Premier League. I think they should, well, they have it suspended. I think they should wait till now and then make the decision like later on or so, like maybe like May or June. Because they're behind Italy. Allie Quigley makes the shot from behind the backboard and forces Chris Paul now to have an R. So not looking too well so far for Chris Paul. H-O-R. Allie Quigley with an H. Yep, he is choking right now. Quigley will take the next one and just straightaway jumper, and she gets it, banks it up and in off the backboard by Quigley. So Chris Paul will have to match that. And Chris Paul misses it. No good by Chris Paul off the back iron. Not looking too well for Chris Paul at all, as he is choking right now, and he is one missed shot away from being eliminated right now to Allie Quigley in the first round of the horse tournament. So if you're a first timer in the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub here, as I call play-by-play or usually play-by-play here. Something totally different today. Live reactions of horse for the first time, as Allie Quigley 1-foot floater in the key as she hits the shot, and Chris Paul is going to have to match that or he loses out in this first round of the horse tournament. So Chris Paul will have to start off, drive to the bucket, and then go off a right wing bank off of the left foot, and he gets it. So Chris Paul gets it, so he's not eliminated just yet. Hey, what is good? My name 310. Welcome on the channel here. Is this on 2K? This is not on 2K. This is actual, like, home courts that they are playing from, like, outside in, like, either, like, a driveway or out in, like, their backyard on a home court right now, or in a private gym like Zach LaVine was playing in. So, this is how they are doing it, just filmed. I guess the ESPN crew came over and filmed these players just shooting shots and just put it together. I cannot show the screen because it will result in a copyright strike, and then nobody will have anything to stay notified for, and I'll lose my channel, so I can't. It says right there, cannot, no TV shown due to copyrights. This is a play-by-play channel only here. Throughout the season, I actually call like the games for you guys, so it sounds like the radio call for people for NBA and college games. Yeah, there are streams on YouTube, but if there are streams on YouTube, YouTube will shut them down if they get a hold of it. Or the other thing is YouTube will shut them down later when they find out the video is posted and that they were showing the screen. Alright, so we're back in. Allie Quigley will shoot the next one as she leads right now. Quigley's jumper straight away. She missed it. No good, though, off the back iron. Ooh, what's the most interesting thing y'all have done to pass the time during this quarantine? Chris, with a great question right there, man. I Earlier today we did an Easter egg hunt with my family. Today we all wrote messages in the Easter eggs, and then we hid them out in the backyard, and we all had to find each other's eggs outside. So that's what we did today. It was pretty interesting. So Chris Paul gonna go for a shot facing away, holding left leg turn, and then shoot here for Chris Paul. So you have to hold your left leg and shoot with the right hand, and he has got it at the free throw circle. That shot was done there by Chris Paul. So holding his left leg, he shoots it through. And Allie Quigley will have to match that here. So holding her left leg around like the free throw line, one hand with a right hand, turning to the bucket, and no good. It hit the rim short. Didn't have enough air on it, and Chris Paul trying to climb right back in it. Nice challenge there for Chris Paul. Able to draw a letter on Allie Quigley. Raptor putting out, moving into his new apartment with his girlfriend. Jason's been listening to music from the grunge era here. Been spending time with his mom, other family members. Awesome, man. Great to spend time with family. Indeed, this is definitely the time to do so. Alright, so Chris Paul will have the next shot. He was just going inside right there. It's just like a simple layup he went for, and he got it. So I guess was a challenge there. It was too easy shot. And Allie Quigley will follow it up. That's an easy shot. Quigley missed it. So Quigley missed it there, and she gets the R right now. So Chris Paul trying to climb right back in. He's not done yet. Chris Paul floater, and he missed it. He missed it off 1 foot there with a floater and off the left side of the rim. So I think Quigley right here should have a chance to knock out Chris Paul if she does make it, and we'll see. Falcons indeed, Gerg. They're going to be nasty next season. Indeed, man. Dante Fowler now. Going to be great for next season. That is right. I'm going to hit you up on one right now, Raptor, because you've been on since before the tournament, and a lot of time has gone right by, so see if I can get that up. There you go, my man. Just hit you up on the mod there, my man, because you've been here well before, like March Madness should have started. Yeah, like how in the world did Quigley miss that layup? Like, looks super duper easy, and she missed it. Quigley went for the 3 from the right corner, and she got it. So Chris Paul will have to go for his 3 here. Paul's jumper, and he has got it. Splash there. So still into it right now. Chris Paul is still surviving here. So right now we got Chris Paul, H-O-R-S. First one that gets an E loses. The one that spells out horse actually loses. It's not the one that spells out horse. Goes on to the next round. Winner of this game will be taking on Zach LaVine in the semifinals come Thursday night. Quigley with a jumper. No good. She missed it. So Chris Paul has a chance. So Chris Paul has a chance here to force this one to be a tie if he can get this one, as Quigley just missed the shot right before that. So it's going to be, it looks like it's like a one-handed shot here that they're doing. So yeah, one-handed shot, Chris Paul. He is gutted. So Chris Paul gets it, and Quigley's going to have to get it here. And she does. Okay, so she gets it. So it's still back to the same thing. So Chris Paul for the next shot coming up. Very soon, Dakota, man. Very soon he's going to get the blue wrench as well. He's been here for a while on the channel. Did that go in? I don't even know because the camera angle was just so weird. I think it went in by Chris Paul. They put on like the worst camera angle from the side there. You couldn't even see if he made it in. Looked like he did though. Hit off the front of the rim and went in. Very soon as well for Goody as well here. So Goody and Dakota is going to be really soon before I hit you guys up with a blue wrench as well, because you guys have been on the channel for quite a while here. Quigley gets the shot, so still even with each other right now. Chris Paul, bank shot, he is. Chris Paul on the bank shot, no good. And that is an E, and Chris Paul is eliminated. So he has been eliminated from the competition right now. So Allie Quigley has beat Chris Paul in the first round. H-O-R by Quigley to Chris Paul spells out the word horse, which means that he is eliminated from the tournament. And that is it here, folks. So that looks like it's a wrap here. Everybody, thank you guys so much for stopping by here on the channel. Are dunks allowed in this horse game? No dunks. It's all shots here in the horse game. We've seen just shots going from behind the backboard today. A lot of one-footer shots that they do. 1 foot shot with one hand, turnarounds. Seen that a couple of times. So yeah, stunner here. Allie Quigley comes out and wins against Chris Paul today. But yeah, this is interesting. First ever time I've ever done this on the channel before, by the way. Is usually I call play-by-play of basketball games for college basketball, NBA, for everyone here, along with like sports content on the channel. You guys are very new on the channel, so it usually takes like 3 to 5 months or so to get a blue wrench, whereas like a lot of people have been here since like the March Madness tournament in like January and February. So that's why they've been here on the channel. So I know a lot of these people that's been here on the channel. So it takes quite a while here. But if you guys keep on coming back for more content, once we get live sports back, should be fun here. Hopefully we'll be able to get live sports back in a little bit. But keep on coming back, my man Dakota, and I'll hit you up on one, because you've been on the channel for quite a while now. Before March Madness for Dakota here, he has been on the channel. But thank you all so much for stopping by. Just a little bit of a recap before I sign off. First matchup, it was Chauncey Billups who won against Trae Young in that game. And then the second one, Mike Conley won against Tamika Catchings in the second game. Zach LaVine swept Paul Pierce in game number 2. And Allie Quigley defeats Chris Paul. So it looks like this for the Final Four. Set the stage for Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be, in the first round matchups, it's going to be Chauncey Billups versus Mike Conley. In the second matchup, it will be Zach LaVine versus Allie Quigley. So those are the matchups that will happen. All these things through video today were captured by ESPN at like outside home courts or so that they had lined up for them, or if they were outside. It was it was Mike Conley who was inside. He was at like a own private court for Mike Conley, but everyone else was outside at their own home, or either their driveway or outside on their home court. But thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Before I sign off, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. Hit the subscribe button as well here if you really enjoy the content. Also, usually I call basketball games with play-by-play for everyone on the channel. Quite the interesting stream here for tonight. Everyone will sign off right now on this stream, but enjoy the rest of your night, and big thing out there, stay safe, everybody. as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Never done this type of stream before, but that is Horse for the opening night. Peace out, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of Easter Sunday night, everyone, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Am I gonna do the live stream on Thursday? Do plan to. Hopefully, Goody. I know I have to get up to work. I'm an essential worker, so I have to get up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. The streams are late, but I do plan to hopefully be able to do the semifinals and finals for you guys on Thursday. Thank you all so much, everyone, for stopping by. As this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Enjoy the rest of Easter. Stay safe, everyone.